again. Starting me over right where I began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats. Head held high, I haunt these streets. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep. One more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go from Landover. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders and, frankly, in the entire locker room. They need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
That'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Come on. Hey. Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by their rookie corner.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First running back taken in April's draft, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Vegas.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Genty. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
60 Eagles.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
On the ground, here's Zamir White. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the Commanders' 10-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. A second effort, and he is in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. That's his first touchdown of the new year.
Raiders 7, Commanders nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders offense ready to get going with their second possession. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. Off the zone read, Daniel's going to hang on to it. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. A short throw taken in by Goddard. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
19, Tiger.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
Okay, ready?
For a Washington 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard
Get the
line.
Eagles. Ready?
Throwing is Daniel. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
A pass complete to Noah Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 1st grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniel. He's into space past the 25. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A big play there for Washington. It's a gain of 34.
Here we go.
At the 15-yard line.
They'll motion over Samuel. He takes off. And he'll force his way forward maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to
18
develop.
Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
From the set.
Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And he will score! Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Commanders. The extra point by Day is good. And the Commanders will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at 23-yarders. The Raiders offense ready for their 2nd possession. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Coastal Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's 2 guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win 3rd down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs. not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run after catch. I think he's a good fit because remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all three downs.
Third down, 3 to go. Jones to the air again. Got a man, it's Lockett. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. He's going to air this one out, and this will be incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. They'll try and run right on the option. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Jones. He's got his man. That's Besh. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's the second time they found him on this drive. And this one's good for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Lockett downfield. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Now it is 1st and goal. Jones. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Back to throw is Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
Again, it's Jones. It is brought in the end zone. Jack Besh, touchdown Vegas. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Is good. Makes the score Raiders 14, Commanders 7. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it, you kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the picked off by Darian Porter.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Bronco switch.
Daniels
Bronco
now
switch.
on 1st down. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Noah Brown.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Okay, break.
2nd down, they need 3.
Let's go. Ready,
The
ready.
tight end Ertz
Cowboy.
in motion. On play action, Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ready. Cougar knife. Set up.
That's Goddard in motion. 3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
Commanders 1st down.
On the ready.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready. Tracking. 8-6. Ready.
Daniels going to throw again. Forced out left. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout
Ready, ready.
as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Ready.
It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And the Commanders are back within 4 at 14-10. Clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. He's going to look out to bring this one out. Not a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On 1st down, Jones going up top. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This about as short as you can get. That's going to be blocked. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Chargers at home to take on the Broncos in the AFC West. This
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return is Dylan Laube. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Washington. His first touchdown of the new campaign. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to... the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gage to kick this one away. Laube now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Raiders offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
Las Vegas, first down. Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Now Jones. They look middle, and it's gone by Best. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Run out of the gun for Genty. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On play action, it's Jones. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Carlson for the Raiders field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
Raiders.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
19, back.
43-yard line.
On the give, it's Eckler. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he will have the Commanders first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Unlock line.
Play
Unlock
action.
line.
Here's Daniels. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. And he will score. Dallas Goddard, touchdown Commander. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Laube now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 10, 24-14. Work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Jones. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 bison. 60 bison.
Play action now. It's Jones. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. On a zone read, he'll hand it to Genty. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Once again, it's Genty. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Throwing, Jones. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Jones. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Ready, go.
Tight end Ertz in motion. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll get beyond the marker before giving himself up. That's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A Pro Bowler 4 years running, that is Max Crosby. Getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long. Look at that. Slipped it across his body and connected. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Raiders offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. On play action, it's Jones. He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Run right up the gut with Gentry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. A gain of 29 yards.
On first and 10, here's Jones. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Throwing now is Jones. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Jones to the air again. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. And after a slow start to the year, they put it together so far this one. Trying to avoid the 0-3 start and looking good to do that right now. From the 41, here's second down and 9. Off the bootleg, here's Daniels. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now quick throw, taken in by Brown. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Get Panther.
Give it to Eckler on the option. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
19.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down, and that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll get this off to Genty. Down 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jones. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Jones. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he is going to have a Raiders 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee.
19-18.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruise.